The Art of Positivity, 10 Key Principles of Stoicism for Speaking Your Mind with Confidence. Have you ever felt insecure about expressing your opinions, fearing judgment, or being ignored? In today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 essential principles for expressing your opinions with confidence. You'll learn how to communicate assertively, make yourself heard, and earn the respect of others. Just imagine how amazing it would be to have the courage to say what you really think without fearing others' opinions. These principles will revolutionize your communication style, boost your self-esteem, and strengthen your personal and professional relationships. Are you ready to take this step towards a more confident and authentic life? If you've ever been in situations where you felt like your voice wasn't heard or your opinions were devalued, this video is especially for you. Stick with me until the end and discover how these 10 principles can make a difference in your life. Let's embark together on this journey towards more confident communication. Before we begin, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos. Let's get started. First principle: authenticity. When we talk about expressing our opinions with confidence, one of the most fundamental aspects is authenticity. Being authentic means being true to yourself and to others. Often we try to adapt our opinions to please or avoid conflicts, which distances us from our essence. By being authentic, our communication becomes more impactful and persuasive as people perceive the sincerity in our words. Imagine yourself in a work meeting where you have an idea that you consider excellent. However, the fear of displeasing or being judged makes you hesitate to share it or even modify it to fit others' expectations. This not only weakens your contribution, but also prevents you from being recognized as someone genuine, with unique thoughts and opinions. Being authentic in these moments, although challenging, demonstrates courage and integrity, highly valued qualities. Authenticity also fosters trust. When people perceive that you are honest and genuine, they feel more secure to trust you. This trust is the foundation for healthy and productive relationships, whether in the workplace, at home, or with friends. By being authentic, you communicate to the world that you value truth and respect the people around you enough to be honest with them. This in turn inspires others to act in the same way, creating an environment of mutual trust and openness. But how to be authentic in practice? Start by deeply knowing yourself. Reflect on your values, beliefs, and what really matters to you. When you have clarity about your identity, it becomes easier to express your opinions genuinely. Second principle: vulnerability. Addressing the theme of vulnerability is truly revealing, isn't it? Think for a moment about how you feel when you decide to open up and show your uncertainties or limitations. It's an act of courage, isn't it? Admitting that you don't have all the answers or that you are exploring new ways of understanding the world shows incredible strength. It shows that you are a person constantly evolving and willing to face challenges for your personal growth. Now let's reflect a bit on the idea of not being able to please everyone. Have you noticed how exhausting it is to try to be perfect for everyone around you? By trying to please indiscriminately, you may end up losing your essence. It's crucial to recognize that some people may disagree with you or even not value your views, and that's perfectly normal. What's most important is to be consistent with who you really are and to honor your own beliefs. This not only increases your personal integrity, but also the respect others have for you. Moreover, being authentic is not synonymous with lack of tact or sensitivity. Have you ever thought about how your words can be sincere, yet at the same time careful? It's perfectly viable to express your convictions with honesty without neglecting courtesy and empathy. Pay attention to the impact your words have, choosing expressions that align with your inner truth while considering others' emotions and viewpoints. This ability to balance truth and empathy transforms your way of communicating, making it more effective and resonant. Therefore, by practicing vulnerability, you not only strengthen your character but also enrich your interpersonal relationships. Why not make this principle a personal commitment? Imagine how much more authentic and connected you can become by adopting this approach. Are you ready to accept this challenge and turn your vulnerability into a powerful tool for personal development? Third principle, resilience. Resilience is the ability to quickly recover from difficulties, to face adversities, and to keep moving forward. In the context of communication, it means being able to deal with criticism, rejection, and obstacles without letting them shake your confidence or make you give up on expressing your opinions. Imagine you shared an authentic idea in an important meeting or conversation, but the reaction wasn't as expected. Perhaps someone criticized your perspective or simply ignored it. In these moments, resilience is crucial. Instead of feeling discouraged or thinking that your opinions are worthless, learn to see these situations as opportunities for growth. Resilience allows you to turn criticism into learning. When someone criticizes or questions your opinion, instead of taking it personally, try to understand the other person's point of view and use it as a chance to improve your argumentation, refine your ideas, and strengthen your communication. It's an opportunity to show that you are flexible and open to dialogue, without losing sight of who you are and what you believe. Another crucial aspect of resilience is maintaining calm under pressure. It's natural to feel anxious or frustrated when your opinions are not well received, but the key is not to let these emotions take over. Practicing emotional control techniques such as deep breathing and meditation can be very helpful in these times. Remember, nobody gets it right all the time. Even the most confident and articulate people face rejections and failures. What sets apart those who continue to grow is the ability to rise and try again. Each experience, positive or negative, contributes to your personal and professional development. Furthermore, building a support network can strengthen your resilience. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in you and offer constructive support can make a big difference. They can provide honest feedback, help you see situations from different angles, and motivate you to keep going, even in the face of challenges. Value these connections and don't hesitate to seek support when needed. Resilience also involves self-acceptance. Accepting that you are human, that you will make mistakes and face challenges, is liberating. This acceptance allows you to be kinder to yourself and less critical in times of difficulty. By treating yourself with compassion, it becomes easier to recover and move forward. Just like authenticity, resilience is fundamental for expressing your opinions with confidence. Being resilient doesn't mean avoiding difficulties, but facing them head-on, learning from them, and continuing to move forward. When you develop resilience, you become stronger, more self-assured, and better able to communicate effectively, no matter what obstacles you may face. Remember, every challenge overcome is a step forward in building more impactful and genuine communication. Moving forward in our exploration of expressing opinions confidently, after discussing authenticity and resilience, we arrive at an essential principle: active listening. Often we think that to be good communicators, we only need to speak well. However, the ability to listen is equally, if not more, crucial. Active listening involves truly paying attention to what the other person is saying, with genuine interest and without interruptions, which can completely transform an interaction. How many times have you found yourself in a conversation where it seemed like nobody was really listening? Each person was just waiting for their turn to speak, without truly absorbing what was being said. This is frustrating and often leads to misunderstandings and conflicts. By practicing active listening, we show respect and value the other person's perspective, creating an environment of trust and cooperation. But what does practicing active listening actually mean? First, it's about being present. which means not only physically but also mentally. Put aside distractions like your phone and focus on the person who is speaking. Maintain eye contact and use non-verbal cues like nodding to show that you are engaged. Additionally, it involves asking questions to clarify doubts and, of course, repeating or paraphrasing what was said to confirm correct understanding. Avoiding interrupting is another important aspect. Often, we have the tendency to want to respond immediately or correct someone while they are still speaking. Resist that temptation and allow the person to finish their thought. This not only demonstrates respect, but also gives you time to truly process what was said and respond in a more thoughtful and assertive manner. Active listening also involves empathy, putting yourself in the other person's shoes and trying to understand their feelings and perspectives. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything, but that you are willing to see the situation through their eyes. This approach creates a solid foundation for open and honest communication. And how does this connect with resilience? Well, when we practice active listening, we build stronger relationships based on trust, which are essential to support us in difficult times. Furthermore, by actively listening, we learn more about ourselves and others, which helps us be more resilient in the face of communication challenges. So the next time you're in a conversation, remember, listening is as powerful as speaking. Our journey exploring the principles that strengthen our communication has already covered authenticity, resilience, and active listening. Now let's delve into the growth mindset. Having a growth mindset means believing that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. This not only enhances our ability to learn, but also transforms the way we communicate. Think of a situation where you had to express a new opinion or idea. Perhaps you felt insecure, afraid of making mistakes, or of not being understood. When we adopt a growth mindset, we see these situations as learning opportunities, not as definitive tests of our worth. This gives us the courage to try, fail, learn, and try again. A growth mindset encourages us to seek feedback rather than avoid criticism. We see criticism as valuable information that helps us improve. When someone offers a different perspective or points out an area for improvement, see it as a chance to grow. This openness to feedback also strengthens our relationships, as it shows that we value others' contributions. Imagine you're in a heated debate on an important topic. Instead of seeing the other person as an adversary to be defeated, view this situation as an opportunity to expand your understanding and refine your arguments. This approach not only improves your communication, but also transforms conflicts into productive dialogues. Remember, a growth mindset values the process as much as the result. When expressing our opinions, we don't just focus on immediate impact, but on continuous progress. Every conversation, every exchange of ideas is a step toward our personal and intellectual development. Celebrating small victories and learning from mistakes keeps us motivated and resilient. Authenticity is strengthened when we're not afraid to show our imperfections and are open to growth. Resilience is fueled by the belief that we can continuously improve, regardless of the obstacles we face. Active listening, in turn, is enhanced when we demonstrate a genuine interest in learning from others. So how can we cultivate a growth mindset in practice? First, challenge yourself to regularly step out of your comfort zone. Seek new experiences, learn new skills, and embrace tasks that seem challenging. Second, adopt a positive view of mistakes and failures. See them as integral parts of the path to growth, not as indicators of failure. Third, surround yourself with people who also value growth. Their attitudes and behaviors can be extremely inspiring and motivating. Remember that a growth mindset is a continuous commitment. It's not something you achieve once and for all, but a daily approach to life and learning. Every conversation, Every challenge is an opportunity to practice and reinforce this mindset. Adopting a growth mindset is crucial for expressing opinions with confidence. It encourages us to learn, accept feedback, and see challenges as opportunities. With this mindset, our communication becomes richer, our resilience strengthens, and our authenticity shines through. When you cultivate a growth mindset, you open doors to continuous development and more effective and impactful communication. Now, after exploring the importance of authenticity, resilience, active listening, and a growth mindset, let's talk about a principle that can transform our communication and confidence: networking. Building a support network is essential for those who want to express their opinions confidently and effectively. Networking is not just about making contacts, but creating and nurturing meaningful relationships that provide support, feedback, and opportunities. Imagine being surrounded by people who know your skills and trust your potential. This not only boosts your confidence to express your ideas, but also provides a supportive environment where you feel safe to share your opinions. Good networking gives us the courage to speak, knowing that we have a group of people who support us and offer constructive feedback. So, how do you build this support network? First, be proactive. Don't wait for connections to happen on their own. Attend events, conferences, and gatherings related to your interests and field of work. These environments are great for meeting new people who can share experiences and offer new perspectives. Be genuine. Show genuine interest in people. Ask about their experiences and share yours. Meaningful relationships are based on authenticity and mutual interest. When you show yourself to be genuine and interested, people tend to open up more and trust you. Another important point is to offer value. Networking is not just about what you can gain, but also about what you can offer. Share your knowledge, offer your help, and connect people who can benefit from each other. When you add value to others, you create a cycle of reciprocity where people are more willing to give back. Staying in touch is essential. Relationships need to be nurtured over time. Send messages from time to time, schedule meetings to catch up, and be present at important moments for these people. Showing that you care strengthens bonds and keeps the relationship alive. Networking can also open many doors. For example, imagine you have an innovative idea for a project, but need partners to make it a reality. Your network of contacts can introduce you to people with the necessary skills or even interested investors. Additionally, by sharing your opinions in a supportive environment, you can receive valuable feedback that will help refine your ideas and make them more robust. Think about how many opportunities have arisen from casual conversations or unexpected connections. Knowing the right people can lead to collaborations, new friendships, and even career opportunities. And more importantly, these connections help us grow, offering different perspectives and encouraging us to step out of our comfort zone. Just like authenticity and resilience, networking is crucial for expressing your opinions with confidence. It's not just about meeting more people, but building a support network that enriches your life and your communication. By investing time and effort into creating and maintaining meaningful relationships, you strengthen your ability to express yourself effectively and confidently. Remember, each connection is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become a more confident communicator. Continuing our journey, after discussing the importance of networking, let's now explore persuasion skills. Being persuasive, do you agree, goes far beyond simply convincing people. It is, in fact, an art that involves conveying your ideas clearly and captivatingly. When you master this skill, your opinions are not only heard, but also deeply resonate with your audience, enhancing your effectiveness in any context. Think about the last time you were completely absorbed by a story. What was the secret of that communication? The answer lies in the masterful use of engaging narratives, relevant analogies, and practical examples that bridge your ideas with others' experiences. This process not only informs but also enchants and persuades. Moreover, understanding your audience is crucial. Adapting your message, adjusting the tone and content to the needs and interests of the audience is an indispensable skill. Have you ever noticed how a speech becomes more powerful when shaped by audience feedback? The ability to actively listen and shape your message based on interaction with the audience completely transforms the impact of your communication. We cannot forget the fundamental role of emotions. While rational arguments are essential, reaching people's hearts often proves to be more persuasive. By sharing personal stories that evoke emotions, you create a deeper and more enduring connection. It is this emotional connection that often drives change and the acceptance of new ideas. By honing your persuasive skills, you not only improve as a communicator, but also become a more influential and inspiring presence. This not only boosts your confidence, but also expands your impact, allowing you to positively shape the environment around you. Let's reflect. How can you start applying these persuasion concepts in your daily communication? What personal stories do you have that could deeply touch someone today? Think about it and observe how your influence grows. Are you ready for this journey of transformation through persuasion? After discussing persuasion skills, have you ever stopped to think about the impact that balanced communication can have? Imagine a conversation where the rigor of reason meets the depth of emotion. This is not just speaking, it's truly connecting. When sharing our viewpoints, it's crucial to be explicit and logical, bringing forth evidence and robust arguments. However, it's equally important to touch the emotional chords of those listening, establishing a direct bridge with their feelings. Consider, for example, an intense discussion on a controversial topic. If you limit yourself to a barrage of cold data and analysis, you may end up not reaching the heart of your interlocutor, appearing insensitive. On the other hand, if you dive only into emotional appeal, you risk being seen as someone lacking substance or seriousness. The real trick lies in skillfully blending these elements. Ground your claims in concrete facts and reliable statistics to form a solid foundation, and simultaneously engage with personal narratives or examples that resonate on an emotional level. This fusion not only enriches your communication, but also amplifies your persuasive power. Why not consider this? We are thinking creatures, but above all, we are emotional beings. Words that balance these two facets not only sound more coherent, but also become magnetic. They have the power to attract attention, provoke reflection, and even inspire change. When you speak, your words have the potential to not only be heard, but felt and lived. That's the real power of effective communication. So when crafting your messages, remember to weave both logic and emotion together. This not only enhances the impact of what you say, but also elevates your authenticity and connects you more deeply with your audience. After all, who doesn't want to be part of a conversation that not only informs, but also inspires and transforms? Let's challenge ourselves to use this balance consciously and strategically in our daily interactions. Who knows what bridges we can build when our communication resonates with both the mind and the heart? Following our discussion about the balance between reason and emotion, let's talk about adaptability. Being adaptable is crucial when expressing our opinions, as the context and audience are not always the same. The ability to adjust our approach according to the situation makes us more effective and flexible communicators. Think about how you adjust your tone when talking to different people, whether it's friends, colleagues, or family. Each group has its own dynamics, and adapting to them is essential. If you're speaking in a formal meeting, your approach will be different from a casual conversation with friends. This flexibility demonstrates respect for the audience and increases the likelihood of your message being well received. Adaptation also involves being open to feedback and willing to adjust your message. If you realize that your initial approach isn't working, change your strategy. This ability to read the environment and adjust your communication makes your opinions more impactful and relevant. Adaptability is a powerful tool in the art of communication. It allows us to be versatile, efficient, and always connected with our audience, strengthening our ability to express opinions with confidence and clarity. Speaking of adaptability, we can't forget the power of personal stories and narratives. Using stories is a powerful way to connect with your audience. When you share a personal experience, you make your opinions more tangible and relatable. This not only captures attention, but also creates an emotional connection. Think about a situation where a story deeply touched you. Stories have the ability to transport us and make us feel part of the narrative. When you share your own experience, people perceive authenticity and sincerity in your words. They can identify with it, and thus your message becomes more impactful. Moreover, personal narratives bring your arguments to life. Instead of just presenting facts and data, you illustrate your points with real examples, making them more memorable. This reinforces your persuasive ability and creates a stronger bond with the audience. So the next time you want to express an opinion, think about how a personal story can strengthen your message. Use this powerful tool to make your communication more engaging and effective, genuinely connecting with your audience. Finally, let's talk about integrity. Integrity is truly the foundation of all truly impactful communication. Being integral implies staying true to your values and principles, regardless of the circumstances. When you express yourself with integrity, you not only gain the trust and respect of those who listen to you, but also build a solid and reliable reputation. Imagine someone you truly admire for their honesty and unwavering principles. This person undoubtedly does not deviate from their convictions no matter the context. This consistency is what creates fertile ground for trust. And when people trust you, they not only listen, but also value what you say. Integrity turns your words into a reflection of your essence, making them more powerful and persuasive. Furthermore, integrity involves recognizing our own limitations and flaws. Admitting that we don't have all the answers or that we've made mistakes at some point doesn't diminish our stature. On the contrary, it elevates our humanity and authenticity. This act of transparency not only demonstrates humility, but also strengthens our connections with others. Therefore, when sharing your ideas and opinions, always opt for sincerity and transparency. Integrity should be the cornerstone upon which your influence and reputation are built. Remember, opinions expressed with integrity not only resonate longer, but also deeply gain the trust and hearts of people. Being true in your words and actions is not just an ethical choice, it's a powerful strategy that enriches any form of communication. We've talked a lot about how to express opinions with confidence, and ultimately all these principles connect. Integrity, which we've just discussed, is the foundation that sustains all other aspects of communication. When we combine integrity with authenticity, active listening, a growth mindset, persuasion skills, the balance between reason and emotion, adaptability, and the power of personal stories, we further strengthen our communication. Of course, networking provides us with the necessary support network to grow and develop continuously. Each of these principles intertwines, creating a path to more effective and impactful communication. Together, they not only help us express our opinions with more confidence, but also build stronger and more authentic relationships. When we apply these principles consistently, we become more complete and influential communicators. So remember to practice these principles daily. They will make a big difference in how you connect with others and convey your ideas. By integrating all these elements, you'll be prepared to face any communication situation with confidence and clarity. After exploring these fundamental principles, it's time to put everything into practice. It's not enough to just know about authenticity, resilience, active listening, growth mindset, persuasion skills, the balance between reason and emotion, adaptability, the power of personal stories, and integrity. The real impact comes when you start applying these concepts in your daily life. So, I challenge you to start right now. Think about a recent situation where you had to express your opinion. How could you have used these principles to improve your communication? Reflect on this and try to apply at least one of these principles in your next interaction. Share in the comments the following phrase: "I know how to express my opinions." This way, besides helping us, I'll be sure you've learned the principles discussed here. And most importantly, don't forget to practice. Communication is a skill that improves with time and constant practice. Use these tools to build stronger relationships and convey your ideas clearly and impactfully. Let's embark on this journey together to become more effective and authentic communicators. We've reached the end of another video, and I want to thank each one of you for being here with me. I hope the principles we discussed today on how to express opinions with confidence have been useful and inspiring for you. Remember, each of these principles, from authenticity to integrity, is an important piece for building more effective and impactful communication. Practicing these concepts can transform not only how you communicate, but also how you relate to the world around you. If you liked this content, don't forget to like and share it with your friends. Your support is crucial for us to continue bringing quality content. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Thank you very much for your time and attention. I love seeing your participation in the comments. So leave your reflections and experiences below. Let's continue this conversation and learn together. Until the next video, take care and keep communicating with confidence and authenticity. Stay with the Creator.